春天在哪里呀？春天在哪里？春天在那青翠的山林里。这里有红花呀，这里有绿草，还有那会唱歌的小黄鹂。春天在哪里呀？春天在哪里？春天在那湖水的倒影里，映出红的花呀，映出绿的草，还有那会唱歌的小黄鹂。在小朋友的眼睛里，在小朋友的耳朵里，在小朋友的心脏里，在小朋友的昨天里。滴滴滴滴滴滴滴，在小朋友的昨天里。滴滴滴滴春天在哪里呀？春天在哪里？春天在那青翠的山林里。这里有红花呀，这里有绿草，还有那会唱歌的小黄鹂。春天在哪里呀？春天在哪里？春天在那湖水的倒影里，映出红的花呀，映出绿的草，还有那会唱歌的小黄鹂。
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, send me tonight. I run away.
что стало ей, кружки, книжки спят. Одеяло и подушки ждут ребят. Даже сказка спать ложится, чтобы ночью нам присниться. Ты ей пожелай, баю-бай. В сказке можно покататься на луне и по радуге промчаться на коне. Со слоненком подружиться и поймать перо жар птицы. Глазки закрывай, баю-бай. Обязательно по дому в этот час тихо-тихо ходит древо возле нас. За окошком все темнее, утро ночи мудренее. Глазки закрывай, баю-бай. Баю-бай, должны все люди ночью спать. Баю-баю, завтра будет день опять. За день мы устали очень, скажем всем спокойной ночи. Глазки закрывай, баю-бай. Баю-бай.
Every little thing you do, it gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Girl, you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feels, she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you're a good kisser. I was born a saint, but
How are
now
you
I'm a
doing,
sinner.
Steph?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Sound asleep.
I'm doing terrible.
Okay, that seems right.
I'm crashing from a manic episode, I guess.
Okay.
Tucker says, hi, Steph.
Hey, Checker.
Where the heck is the challenge? Oh, wait, here it is. Okay, so the challenge should come after all. Tucker, okay, hang on. Let me share my screen with Steph. You see my screen?
Do.
You do?
I do.
Okay. I think like maybe every sentence or not every sentence, but a lot of sentences I don't hear the first syllable of what you say. So
Okay.
you might have to make sure that the first syllable is like a junk syllable, and then the rest of your sentence has enough redundancy that I can figure out what the whole semantics of the sentence is.
Potato sounds good.
I'm crashing because of what's manic. I'm going through. I had a manic episode, I guess, and now I'm crashing because it's over. Maybe
Gotcha.
last
Maybe.
time.
Probably not. But maybe.
Last time we met, you were like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "Good." And you're like, "Wow, that's unusual."
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm still good. I'm still on that same good from before, which is also unusual,
Sounds
right? That's
good.
like that's almost 2 weeks of being good, 3 weeks even, because you were like missing 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I was missing. Yes.
So like it was already 2 weeks last time, so now it's 3 weeks, I guess.
Fantastic.
Okay, so first of all, I'm programming again. I made a whole gacha game for the stream.
That's great.
Do you know what a gacha game is?
I have no idea.
Here, hang on. Gacha game. Well, maybe let me look up gacha rather than gacha game. Yeah, even this doesn't really explain. I'm doing an image search for gacha to try to show you something, but it's like, well, the original, it's a you put a coin in and you turn the knob, and then the little plastic ball comes out, and you open the ball and then there's a toy inside. That's what gacha is. But these
Okay.
pictures don't really show that. And
Oh.
so then a gacha game became the term for usually free mobile game, um, where you have to collect things. Like you want to collect them all. You know,
Okay.
like let's say you have a gacha game for Pokemons, right? So there's going to be 150, I guess, different Pokemons. You put your coin in the, if it was a physical one, you put your coin in the machine. You turn the knob, a capsule comes out. You open the capsule. You got Pikachu, let's say. It's like great. So you got one. Now you gotta get the 149 other ones, right? That's the gacha game. It's
Is
like
that a game?
gambling.
Really?
Yeah, it's like collecting, right?
Yeah, but is collecting a game?
Yeah, it is. I'm
Okay.
just take it as an axiom for now. I don't want to get into that
All
part.
right.
So then they have like these
Sounds good.
online gacha games, and I think there's a sort of a stereotype, and I think it's kind of true, which is usually it's waifus. You know what a waifu is? I think you know.
I do.
Yeah, so like mobile game, you get like it's like 150 girls, for example, and so you every day you log in and you get a one random free girl, right? And then you want to get all 150 of them, I guess. But maybe you don't want to wait 150. It's probably more than 150 days because you can get duplicates, right? So then you start paying real life money to get more, roles or extraction pools. I think is the term, pools.
Your plan is to extract real money from those of
No,
us.
no. But I'm explaining what the
stream?
gacha
Okay.
game is.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and along with all the connotations, right? So the waifu implication and the real world money and all that. Anyway, so as you may or may not have noticed, Steph, sometimes people come into my stream and they redeem first, right? You want to brag about being the first person to stream.
Yep.
I'm assuming you said yeah.
I said yes. I have noticed that.
Okay. But what I noticed sometimes so there was this behavior that I didn't like too much, which is sometimes someone would come in, they redeem first, and then they would immediately leave because all they cared about was getting that first redemption. They didn't actually want to watch
Right.
the stream, for example. So then I made a change where it's like, okay, when you redeem first, Harmony Bot, that's the name of the bot that I programmed for the stream that does various things. Like, animal facts and all that. So Harmony Bot then says she'll wait 5 minutes, and then she asks you a challenge question, and you have to answer the question in order to get the first redeem.
Oh,
So you have to be there for at least 5 minutes. And then I'm waiting because I think you responded, but now it's silent, so it's weird.
I was waiting for you to say the next thing.
Oh, okay. So that, but like there was always this, yeah. Tucker says, but wait, there's more. There's always this plan. I've been saying for months. I'm gonna add a gacha game. Like it's to the stream. It's an idea that's been brewing for a while. But like I had depression. Well, maybe I have depression. We had last stream we talked about how maybe I don't have depression. But so then that's never gonna happen, right? But now I'm in my manic phase. So I wrote the freaking gacha game. It's DDR themed. Here, let me open up the poster that I made that explains all the rules. Here, see? Oh, let me zoom in a little bit. No Pukin's DDR Twitch gacha game. Confusingly, you start at the bottom and you go up. I guess it's thematic. So what you gotta do is it's redeem first. You still have to click the redeem first. And if you do that, you get a song shard. So for example, Chalkart did it just now, and he got. If you're the first person to claim first, it's a bit of a misnomer now. Like previously, only one person could get first. Now any number of people could get first. The rules changed for the gacha game. If you're the first person to get first, you get 2 song shards. So Chalkart was that case, and so if you look in chat, you don't have to, Steph, but if you did look in chat, you would see that he got 2 song shards. The first shard he got was the song "Have You Never Been Mellow" by the Olivia Project, And the second shard he got was Kung Fu Fighting by Bus Stop. These are both DDR songs.
Okay.
Now that he has a song shard, then he has to redeem DDR arrows. So, like right now, you look right now on the stream, it says DDR up arrow. So like there's 4 arrows up, down, left, and right that appear randomly on the screen. When that happens, you have to redeem the corresponding arrow in the Twitch chat.
Wow.
Which Chopper just did. He just redeemed up arrow if you look in the chat, which again, you don't have to, but just hypothetically if you did. So for having done that, he gets points on the song. On his current song is Kung Fu Fighting. He gets these EX points. That's step 3 here. You want to get enough EX points that you MFC the song, Marvelous Full Combo. That's the terminology we use to say you got maximum points basically. Like there's full combo, there's perfect full combo, and Marvelous Full Combo is the highest rating. And as I mentioned earlier, you're also earning shards, right, for the song every time you redeem first. Each song has a difficulty level, right? Like how many, like it's a feat icon in the game. You need enough shards to match the difficulty of the song. So Kung Fu Fighting, I don't know how many shards that is. Maybe let's say it's a 2 shard song. It is a 2 shard. I screwed up myself. That means you also want to get at least 2 shards of that song. Once you have enough EX points to master Marvelous Full Combo the song, and you have enough shards, you can prestige the song, which then takes you to the next difficulty level. So right now, Chucker has Kung Fu Fighting on single beginner. When he gets enough EX points, he can just prestige it, then he'll get single basic, and then if he got enough points again for the next whatever the next difficulty level is, that would go to basic, advance, and so on, and you keep going up the charts until you reach the max. And the goal is to get MFC on every song on double challenge, right? Just like in the waifu game, you get every girl in your waifu collection.
Sure.
So
what do you get?
You can brag about it. You can say, see, it says, prove you are the true Nobupukin's Twitch stream master. That's what step 6 says here on this diagram.
Okay.
Anyway,
who's winning?
Yeah, that's a gacha game. Like, like there's all the gacha. Like, the point is that like I had to implement all of this. I had to write the logic. The robot looks at the chat. It got to generate the arrows and draw them on the screen, and so I did that. That's part of my magic.
So many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dealt with the IRS. You remember this? They sent me a letter. They're like, your check, you sent us the checks and you didn't have enough funds, so we're penalizing you or charging you a penalty.
Right.
And I'm like, I have depression, quote unquote, asterisk maybe. And I'm like, so I'm not gonna deal with any of this shit. Fuck it, right? Anyway, well, now I'm in my manic phase, so I get out there, I read their letter, and they have a little fine print here. Where was it? Hang on, do I still have it? Where is it? They said, oh yeah, here it is. Penalty relief. You can request penalty relief by explaining why you believe the bank would accept the check payment and including supporting evidence. So I wrote them a letter. I sent them the check anyway, because I know how the Canadian government works, and I just assume the American government is going to work the same way. With the Canadian government, what you would do is you would pay the penalty, but then you explain why you shouldn't, and then they'll refund you if it turns out you were right. So I'm just assuming that that's how it's going to work for the IRS, right? So I sent them the check for, with the penalty amount. But then in the letter, I said, but here's why, you guys fucked up, not me. I'm trying to look it up here. Where is it? Yeah, here. It says, I am writing to request penalty relief regarding the insufficient fund penalty assessed on your letter dated May 15th, 2025, in connection with my 2024 tax return payment. On such and such a date, I mailed with the following. I reasonably believe the bank would accept these checks because I postdated them with clear intention that they would be processed on or after their respective dates. The payment schedule was designed to align with my expected cash flow and ensure sufficient fund would be available in my account when each check was presented for payment. However, on April 29th, all 4 checks were immediately deposited and presented to my bank for payment, despite being postdated for future dates. And so on. I acted in good faith, postdating. So I said, I respectfully request that you consider abating the penalty based on reasonable cause, and so on. So I wrote them the letter, and then we'll see what they say, I guess.
Nice. Did you have chat help you with that?
Yeah, I have chat helping with
Yeah.
everything. This poster,
Me
I
too.
didn't make this poster. Chat made that poster.
Nice.
And by chat, I mean some AI, right? Not necessarily Chat GPT.
Sure. I just call them all chat.
Yeah. Um, I wrote a book.
Excuse me?
I wrote a book. It should be published in 72 hours, according to my publisher.
Okay.
If you would like, I mean, whether or not you like, I guess I'll send you a link to it so that you can buy my book and then read it.
Okay.
I woke up this morning, 7 a.m. ish, and I gotta get this idea out of me, and so I wrote it 10 hours. I had to write
Wow. What's it
10.5
about?
hours. It's a horror sci-fi story.
Amazing.
I have wait now. I forgot. I ruined the. I missed my opportunity for the joke. I knew it because I knew you were gonna ask me that, and I had prepped myself by saying, when you say that, I have to pretend like I know what it's like to be an author, right? And then say, oh, you know, how you should never ask an author what his book is about, because
You should never ask an author what his book is about.
yeah, because it's about everything, right? How could you possibly summarize your book into mere words?
Isn't that the point of every podcast that an author is a guest on?
Yeah, that's why it's a joke. Also,
Isn't
right?
the host
It's
always?
I'm
Okay.
pretending to be, I'm pretending that my book is complex and irreducible, right? Irreducibly
gotcha.
complex.
Okay.
It's a horror story. I don't even know. I don't think I must have been a dream. The thing is, I don't remember dreaming it. All I remember is when I woke up, I already had the idea, right? Like, so, like, building backwards, you know, the causation. It must have been that I dreamt the thing, right? And then I remembered the story when I woke up.
Maybe, or maybe your subconscious just came up with it.
Yeah, but I mean, like the whole thing, like it had to have, like, the idea had to take time to get generated, right? Which is what the dream would have been, right? I would have dreamed the events, you know, over the course of an hour or 2 hours or whatever, and then
Dreams
when I
only
wake,
last like 5 minutes.
dreams last 5 minutes.
They don't last for very long.
Okay, whatever.
5 to
Like,
17.
but the point is, then you wake up and then you remember the dream, right? That occurred over time. But I'm saying I woke up with the memory of like with the story, but I don't remember dreaming.
Yeah.
Which, you know, one naive interpretation is I just had the whole story instantaneously formed. There was no dream. But I feel like that's less plausible. I feel like the more plausible is that there was a dream where the story was developed, and then I remembered the story, but I don't remember dreaming it.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody would know. I have experiences more like what you described, where the thing just arrives or fully formed.
Okay. It's a novelette, I guess.
Okay.
Apparently there are categories. Novel is the big long one.
Yep.
Novella
Novella
is
is
smaller,
sort of in the middle.
and novelette is
Novelette
even
is like
smaller
20 pages.
still. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm trying to do my mobility workout while we talk.
Okay. Let me show you the beginning of this TikTok. We won't watch the whole TikTok, just the beginning.
The weirdest thing about museums is how they operate under the assumption that their things to look at are better than other things to look at.
You got that?
Yeah.
Remember when you and I used to go to museums?
Yes.
And all I would look at is like the fire exit or
Yes.
the fire alarm or whatever.
Yes.
That's
The
when I
light
saw
switch.
this. Yeah, when I saw this video, I'm like, wait, this is it. This is the whole thing.
Yeah. Alcoves.
The museum wants you to look
It
at,
starts, of course, with the
yeah, like this, like a painting or whatever, right? But why is that any better to
That's
look
dumb.
at than,
Right.
yeah, than the fire exit?
Right.
So that's it. That's what I want to talk about. Like this guy, like, so what is, like, it's not that he gets me, it's that he's gesturing, he's referring to something that's been like such a core part of me that I don't know.
You get him.
Do I? Because I don't like this. He's not talking about himself, right? He's talking about something. He's talking about some phenomenon that's adjacent to something, which is my identity in a sense.
Right.
Museums. The weird thing about museums, he says, is the fact that they're implying that, you know, one thing is more important to look at than the other thing.
Yeah, I think weird is an odd judgment in that sentence, but yes, museums operate on the principle that they have better things to look at.
Than other things. Well, yeah, and him phrasing that implies that he's questioning that, right? Like the implication is like,
Right.
but maybe that's not true. Maybe it is the case that, you know, this thing is better to look at, and I guess that is
Right.
instinctively what I was doing before.
Right. And I think museum curators and stuff would agree that yes, they curate the best things to look at.
Yeah,
That's the whole point
by
of a curator at a
including
museum.
their fire exits and such.
No. Probably not.
Probably not that. Let me tell you about ordering pizzas. I'm doing a new topic now.
Tell me about ordering pizzas.
See, I think I'm still mad. It's just that, like, I'm so exhausted from writing the book that, like, I feel like throwing up and dying, but
True.
but I still have the manic in me. So
He's got the manic in him.
there are hobbyist national security analysts, right? They're like people LARPing as CIA agents. You know what I mean?
What?
I don't know what syllable you're saying.
What?
Oh, what? There are hobbyist national security analysts.
There are?
Yeah, there are people LARPing as CIA agents.
Who are these people?
So they're like, we're talking about Bayesian clustering now, right? These are the type of people who like to do prediction markets. They like to do forecast championships.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There are
Sure,
people like
sure.
Nate
All right.
Silver, for example, is a famous
Okay.
example of such a person, right?
Okay.
He's not a CIA analyst, but he likes to pretend he is, right? Like by writing these,
Sure.
and there are people who, you know, want to be like him.
Sure.
So in that community, someone posted, "Hey, multiple pizzerias all around the penthouse got flooded with orders. Something's about to go down."
Okay.
And then a few hours later, Israel attacked Iran or something like that.
Gotcha.
And then the oil prices spiked.
Yeah.
So this, you know, I'll
Pizza, therefore,
let you process this for a few seconds, but now say
feeds
the level
the
one,
oil.
the level one things, the level one strategy here is hedge funds pay money to have a direct data feed to the order volumes of these pizzerias so that they can get ahead of the market for trading oil futures.
Yeah. Must be the case.
The level two now, the level two
Oh
strategy
no. Okay.
is you short the oil prices and then you order a lot of pizzas from the pizzerias around the Pentagon.
Seems good. Taking back your pizza ordering money and
You get free pizza.
profit.
Yeah, and profit.
And
yeah.
free pizza.
Yeah. Is this security fraud?
Yes.
I think it's unclear,
Oh,
right? Because
all right.
it's like you don't have a fiduciary duty to the person who is looking at the pizza volume and interpreting that as an indicator for the market prices of oil, or the future indicator of pricing of oil. There's various other famous folklore, famous amongst economists, I guess, or financial people, folklore indicators. There's a so-called like hemline indicator. When skirts get shorter, prices go up.
Okay.
So is it security frauds to wear a short skirt? You know, like probably not, right?
But would it be securities fraud to
Convince a lot of people
so yeah.
to wear short
Like, I think
skirts.
attempts to manipulate the market are
Yeah.
are frowned upon by the legal system.
Yeah, but like it's sort of like it's not logic and principle, right? It's like subjective judgment.
Yeah.
So like it's
Agree
one of
with
those
you.
like, can you go to court with a straight face and say, you know, this guy got all these women to wear short
A lot of pizza.
skirts?
Yeah.
That's clearly, he was clearly trying to defraud me, right? Like
Right.
it's if you can, then go for it. If you can't, then I guess it's not security fraud, right?
Right. Yeah.
And this sort it's probably
That's
just
level 3.
it's probably a reflection of the fact that everything is fake, right? Like money is a social construct and all that.
Right.
And as our
You told me
laws, I
about
guess.
level 1 and level 2. What's level 3?
That's it. There's no level
I
3.
wanna
Or it's
guess
too
your
big brain
game.
for me. I don't even know what level 3 is. I only know up to level 2.
I want to go to all 6 levels.
Yeah.
I want to MFC or whatever. Everything.
Yeah. I don't know them. I'm just a beginner at financials.
Need to get more information.
I spoke to and I'm changing topics again. We're moving on. I spoke to the new medication person.
Okay.
Her name is Chloe, I think. And this is about the
Okay.
curse of knowledge,
All
among
right.
other things. So she looked at my gene site results, right? I had gene testing done with a previous doctor, and then she saw it.
Yeah.
And she asked if I thrive under pressure. Do you thrive under pressure? She asked me.
Okay.
I said, not particularly.
All right.
He said one of the genes, I forget the name of the genes, one of the genes I have corresponds to fight or flight response, and it's very low in me or something like that. Meaning I don't fight or flight, I guess.
Okay.
And she's like, so therefore, you know, like, I think she said, do you get bored easily then or something like that, right? Are you constantly bored? Because this gene that, you know, whatever, that would do that thing and doesn't do it in me or something like that, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm like, it sounds like alexithymia to me is what you're describing. So yes, you know.
Interesting. I don't think we have those kinds of, like, I don't really believe that reason.
Okay, yeah. Well, too bad I don't remember what the name of the gene was that she said.
Right.
She advised me to take vitamin D supplements once per week instead of daily. I've been taking them daily, and she said you should do it once per week instead.
Interesting. What for?
So she was asking about my medication history, right? And I told her I take vitamin D. I said I take.
What's the advantage of taking them once a week?
I told her I take 250 mcg.
Okay.
And she's like, that's a lot. What is that? Like 6,000 international units? And I'm like, no, it's 10,000 international units.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, you should not be taking that daily.
I gotcha. So she says take that amount daily. She's saying that's a weekly. I gotcha.
Because I can get toxified or something, I guess, if I take too much.
Right.
Just take it once a week instead of daily.
Okay.
I asked her, or I told her I also take vitamin B12 supplements. but I used to anyway. But then so I stopped. This is not a Mitch Hedberg joke. I used to, and I stopped. I no longer take it because the blood testing work said I have too much vitamin B now. Like 6 months ago, I had too little, and I recently had it again. Like I think a week ago, maybe or a month ago, I guess I took a blood test, and it says you have too much vitamin B. So she asked how much was I taking, and I said I was taking 5,000 mcg. She says, yeah, that's too much. Don't take that much. You should be taking like 1,000 mcg, she was telling me. And so part of the curse of knowledge thing is so before I talked to her, like the previous doctor was like, we did the blood test from like a year ago, and it's like, yeah, I'm low on vitamin B. And so she's like, you should take vitamin D and you should take vitamin B. And like, I'm like, okay. So that when I buy the pills, I start taking them, right? Why didn't they tell me, there's a specific amount that you should be taking? Don't just take like any random supplement you find online. Like, don't go and buy the cheapest supplement you find online. Instead, find a supplement that has exactly this amount, because this is the amount that you should be taking.
I mean, how did you even, like, how many pills
I take
are you taking?
one pill that gives me these numbers. Each of them, like the number I give is the amount of one pill.
Are you buying them from a vet?
I'm buying them.
What?
I'm going on Amazon. I'm saying, give me the cheapest vitamin B pills you have.
Oh my God. That strategy always works out well for you. I don't know why I question it.
So like, if there's amount I'm supposed to be making, why didn't the doctor say that amount? Right? Like when they give me any other medication, when they give me like the depression meds, it's not like they say like, take some amount of aripiprazole, doesn't matter. No, they're like,
right.
Specifically take 1 milligram of aripiprazole or whatever the amount is, right?
Right.
So the thing, like, because of that, I have the impression that if they don't tell me, then anything is fine, right? I just take any whatever they like. If it's for sale on Amazon, I'm assuming it's safe, because the FDA was like, yeah, looks good. So it's like, it doesn't matter.
Buying it from America, obviously.
So I'm assuming like, I'm like, whatever is good, like whatever I can get, it's fine. So I buy something and then I take it. And now this doctor's telling me, yeah, don't take those. You're like, that's way too much.
It's never occurred to like vitamins when you buy them in America are sold in the right dosage.
Yeah, that's what I bought.
I don't even know.
I'm under the assumption that what I got was the right dosage. So I buy it and then I take it. And now my doctor's telling me like,
vitamins are sold in usually 2 quantities, like regular and extra strength. And extra strength is 5,000 or 1,000. 1,000.
For which one? Because it's different for the vitamins, right? You need different amounts of different vitamins. B? Like
B.
Like, what's the word that starts with B? Like burger?
Yes.
You're saying 1,000 is extra strength?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what she told me. Only take 1,000. I've been taking 5,000 daily.
What the hell?
5,000 daily.
How?
Because like that's what the pill is.
That's for rhinoceroses.
I mean,
you buy vitamins from a large animal vet. Like what? How do you even get? How is that even legal?
it says on the bottle that it's manufactured in California. This one.
Or horses.
I don't know if a horse could take this much, actually. Rhino might be more apt,
Yeah,
like you're
probably
saying.
not. It would probably kill the horse. That's probably correct, yes.
My point, okay, so this for all the doctors who watch my stream, right? If there's an amount that they should be taking, tell them that amount.
Right. Do not assume that they're buying their vitamins from a reputable dealer.
The same Dr. Chloe, the new one. She's the one coordinating my esketamine thing.
Yes.
Which is the nasal spray. I've taken.
It's working.
I haven't taken it yet. It hasn't started.
Okay. Something's working.
That's the thing. Okay, yeah. And real quick digression. So I got a new doc. I mentioned last stream, right? My old doctor is retiring or something like that.
Yes.
Her name is
We're doing a
Lisa.
warm
Yeah. I'm giving names because there's like so many doctors involved in this story now, so we have to say which doctor we're talking about. I used to see a doctor named Lisa. Lisa says she's
I
retiring.
just lost your sound.
Ah, shoot. That's
I will hang up and have you call.
Hello? Hello? I think you're speaking, but maybe you're only saying one syllable, so I don't hear it.
Hello.
Okay, I heard hello. There we go.
Okay.
I have multiple doctors, so I'm gonna give them names so that we can know which doctor I'm talking about. I used to see a doctor named Lisa. She's retiring, so now I'm starting to see a doctor named Eric.
Okay.
And also, Eric is. And there's also Chloe, which is the person I've been talking about up until now for this anecdote, for the medication. And Chloe is the specialist for the esketamine, I guess, and maybe drugs in general. I don't know, because she's been asking about a lot of the drugs I've been taking.
Okay.
So you were saying like something's working, yeah. So the side I was gonna say is now I gotta go back to Eric and I gotta tell him. I'm like, he's gonna be like, oh, how you feeling? I'll be like, great, right? Like I wrote a book, I'm doing all this shit, and he's gonna be like happy. He's gonna be, oh, I'm doing a good job, and I'm like, no, because I haven't started any of the treatments you've done
doing
yet.
A terrible job. Yeah.
I didn't and this is what I'm talking
You're a
about.
total failure.
Like to you, Eric, as I've told you, Eric, before in the past, that it's random, my depression. There's no explanation. I don't know why I'm feeling good now. I don't know why I have energy to do things. There was no trigger. I didn't change anything. I didn't start doing things or stop doing things or whatever. I guess technically I stopped taking vitamin D and vitamin B so much. But I've been feeling this mania since 3 weeks ago, which is before I only stopped taking vitamin B or D like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So the mania started before I stopped taking the overdosing on B's and D's.
Sure. Would it be seasonal?
No, well, I don't think so, because it's like this. Usually in the past couple years, like this is the worst period for me. I'm always depressed. Well, okay, it's fine. I'm gonna dox myself. I'm always depressed around my birthday. And it's recently been my birthday. But this time I'm not, right? Like it's completely random.
Sometimes it's just completely random.
Anyway, so that was a side story about how I'm gonna have to tell Eric about how I'm feeling great and how this is not a good thing, because it means we don't understand the causation structure yet. We can only hope, I guess, that it lasts, but we don't have like a plan for how to maintain it or anything like that.
Right.
Anyway, back to the thing with Chloe.
Write more books. Yeah.
No, the causation's backwards. So clearly, obviously, that you must be joking. It's not that I write a book and that makes me feel good. It's that I felt good, so that's why I wrote a book. But
So you think.
But I do have that pet peeve because a lot of doctors I work with, I think, have that problem, that misconception, right? I'm like, especially in the other direction, I'll be like, oh, I'm feeling terrible, right? And they'll look, and I got my meticulous records, and they'll look at them and they say, well, obviously you're feeling terrible. You're not taking your meds. And I'm like, and so you see, they have the causation backwards. It's not that I feel terrible because I didn't take my meds. It's that I didn't take my meds because I'm feeling terrible.
Okay.
It sounds like you disagree, but you don't want to touch that topic. That's what I'm inferring from what I imagine your body language to be.
Infer away.
So with Chloe, there's the ketamine. She's a ketamine expert, which is the nasal spray. I've taken ketamine in the past, which is different from S-ketamine. I take ketamine, which is the IV infusion. So she's like, oh, you've already taken ketamine. Do you want to just jump to the higher dosage of S-ketamine then? And she says, like, so here's the big difference between ketamine and S-ketamine. With ketamine, they're like they're continuously injecting, I guess, ketamine into my blood, right?
Okay.
With esketamine, it's a nasal spray. They spray once, and then that's it. Like then I have the esketamine in me. So if I'm having a bad trip with ketamine, they can like stop the machine, but with esketamine they can't.
Oh.
Because it's spray, they just like squirt, and now that's for the next 2 hours you have all the esketamine that you're gonna get for that session.
This is what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. So she said, so knowing that, do I want to jump straight to the high dosage esketamine since I've already taken ketamine? And I'm telling her, who the hell will I know? I don't like.
Yeah.
You're the freaking expert.
You're the expert.
Why
Yeah.
would I have more information on that than you? I mean, like, I didn't say this, but I know why she's asking, because she doesn't want responsibility, right? Like, if she fucks up,
Sure.
if it fucks up, if it goes wrong, then I'm to blame because I
Right.
made the choice, right?
Yeah.
But like. Like I have no information to base that. Like it's not like I've done this, to thousands of patients and I know what's the prevalence rate of people, going berserker bad high versus not. But she has, right?
Right.
So
Right. Maybe.
yeah, or this is her first time, right? Good, wish her luck.
Right. Right.
She also asked me if I eat a lot of red meat. And I told her, like, well, I don't self-identify as eating a lot of red meat. How much is a lot of red meat, right? Like, yeah, that's
Okay.
like when I introduce myself to new people, I was like, "Hey, I'm
That's
a
not-
red meat
that's
eater."
not your identity?
Right? Yeah, like it's no, I like probably
Right.
like everybody else, or like probably like 98% of the population of the world. I say I eat a normal amount of red meat, right?
That's how I identify myself. Yeah.
It's
That's
not
how
a
I
big part of my
self-identify.
personal identification. Yeah, it's like.
Sure. Sure.
It's probably less than 90% because I'm assuming more than 2% of people are vegan, right? And vegan is a big part of their identity, like for the 2% that I'm thinking of. So those people probably like say, yeah, I eat a low amount of red meat, probably the lowest possible amount of red meat, they would think.
Yeah, I don't know. You think 2% of people are vegan?
I think more than 2% of people are vegan.
Not vegetarian, but vegan.
Yeah, or vegetarian, fine, both, because neither of them are supposed to be eating red meat.
The it's 1% of Americans who are vegan.
Okay,
Global, it's 1 to 2%.
so I was
In the
right,
United
is what you're
Kingdom,
saying.
2 to 3%. In
Okay.
the US, 4% identify as vegetarian and 1% is vegan.
Okay. But so again, like
Fascinating.
she's asking me all these questions for which she would know the answer better than me.
Yeah,
And this is a
you should ask her these questions.
yeah, I was like, I don't know. Like I as far as I know, I eat a normal amount of red meat. And so now, to continue that sentence, because I know what her follow-up question is going to be, is like, I have to figure out, how do I describe the amount of red meat that I eat to her? I have to like think about it. I'm like, I guess maybe like I have like, a steak maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks, in that range, like trying to figure out like,
What does she need the information for?
who knows?
Okay.
Maybe she's just hitting on me. Who knows, right?
Yeah. She's doing a poll. She's trying to figure out what percent of Americans identify as vegan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so the thing is, like, it's you would think that if it's part of your job, you would have developed protocol for this, right? Surely I'm not the first person she asked, do I eat a lot of red meat? So what does everyone else say? Like, am I being weird? Do neurotypicals have an answer that is easy? I guess so, right? They would say like, no, that's your easy answer. No, I don't eat a lot of red meat. Not something
I
fucked
think
up like
people-
I don't self-identify as eating red meat. Like, what the fuck does that
That
even
is an unusual answer.
mean? Yeah.
That is less typical. I think people who've been asked it a lot develop an answer. I think people who eat a lot of it and are worried about it would have an answer. I can answer the question.
Yeah, you can,
Um,
but I'm saying a normie, a normal
right,
person, would they would like? I mean, not like even a normie might say like no. They'll just say no, because
right,
they don't distinguish between like their beliefs and reality, right? Like if they think they're normal, then that means they are normal.
right.
But like me, I'm like, well, I think I'm normal, but how do I even know if I'm normal? Like now there's that whole epistemology question being raised.
I do not enjoy questions like that. I enjoy questions like um, about how often do you eat red meat? Or let's keep track of your diet over the next 2 weeks and bring it in and I'll look.
Yeah, that's because you're weird
Because I
like
don't,
me.
yeah,
We're
right.
both weirdos.
I just don't think people are very good at answering questions like that in
Right.
general.
Which is why
Yeah,
you shouldn't ask that question. Because like even if they say no, you don't know if it's
I
true or not
agree.
now. Because they might have
Right.
a warped perception of what's normal.
I agree. I think that's why it's a problem with a lot of psychiatry and honestly medicine is that we're asking people to answer questions that they couldn't possibly have the context to answer. And even if they did have the context, they could get it wrong for a variety of other reasons.
Yeah, that's what
Like
this whole
that,
section is
yeah,
about of our
right.
conversation at
It
this.
literally implies that you know what red meat is, and I'm not sure a lot of Americans do.
I'm not even sure. I said steak, but I'm not even sure. Is steak a red meat? I'm like
See?
80% sure, 70% sure it's a red
Right,
meat.
exactly. And right, and you are not normal. So to me, this is a bad question, and I think we get in a lot of trouble. Like, and in psychiatry, they do that all the time. Oh, do you have trouble paying attention? And
Because
people
like
say
I
like
don't
yes or no, but it's like,
self-identify
how would
as,
you?
as having trouble
Right.
paying attention. How
Actually, they
much?
usually do self-identify, but like
Well,
they don't know what's
yeah,
typical or not. How
exactly.
would
Like
they?
how much do normal people pay attention? It's
Right,
there was that
exactly.
joke when there was a different psychologist, a therapist I saw, right? He asked me like, do you sometimes have violent thoughts? And I'm like, oh, just the normal amount. And I said
Right,
that like with a shit-eating grin because I knew,
right.
like that's not the answer you want to
What
hear.
do you
Like,
think that? Yeah, exactly. That sounds bad. A normal amount of violent
yeah, which is
thoughts
very
sounds
low, right?
terrible.
Like that's the
Right,
normal amount. I have the normal amount of violent thoughts,
right,
very low.
exactly. It sounds terrifying. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard. I'm calling the police. That's so creepy to have a normal amount.
Yeah, but it's the truth.
Yeah,
Well,
I
maybe
know.
maybe even below
I know, and it's
average
so
for me. Like who
creepy.
knows?
That's terrifying. And a Stephen King novel. Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the game because last time
All right.
I was supposed to play
We
this
didn't even get
game.
to the game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we spent the whole time just chatting, and then
We?
yeah,
Sure. All right.
and then you. Now I'm placing the blame on you. You were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I have to go now. We're not gonna play
Yeah,
a
I was
game."
very tired. We had been quote unquote just chatting
And then I was like,
for
"Oh no,
hundred thousand
we
hours.
didn't even do the game." Here's the thing: so the dev of
Yeah.
this game joined my Discord,
Yeah.
and he messaged me. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna stream my game, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." On this
Oh
date.
no. Yeah.
And then we talked for two
Just
hours.
kidding.
Yeah. So now for reals this time, for realsies, we're gonna play this
Fantastic.
game. It's called Total
Okay.
Reload. So let's load it up.
Okay. We totally reloaded up.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm already doing game puns. That's the
Very,
kind of quality content you get when I'm involved.
very good. Oops. What happened?
Very good. It's the usual amount of good thoughts.
Warning, game contains bright light flashes, profound meaning. After playing, your thinking will never be the same. And then I didn't even get to read the rest of the warnings.
I cannot see your screen.
Oh, why didn't you say something?
How?
You should be seeing my screen constantly. What if I were showing a TikTok video, huh? Ever think about that?
Yes,
Can
all
you
the time.
Can you see this screen now?
I can, yes.
All right. So now here's this, and now you see like, what the heck, a portal or something?
Yep.
Oh, and then it looks like my computer is running DOS or something. Skibbity, hey Sheeta, welcome in. What does it say? Is this press any key? I'm not going to read that error message. It says something went wrong, I guess, but now it says press any key, so I'm going to press any key.
Yeah.
Recovery error, I see that. Press any key, sure. Computer, just do the thing. You don't even, like, why you waiting for me to press a key? If you know how to fix it, just fix it. I don't know what he's saying. It's too distorted.
Something about loss of concentration. Machines also need rest. Not all systems have been restored yet.
Thank you for being my interpreter.
No problem. I speak machine.
Did I tell you when I was a kid, a toddler, I guess, and I have a younger brother, and he sometimes, well, I guess maybe this happened once. I only have one memory of this. He was crying, and my mom was like, "Why are you crying?" And then he said he hurt his thumb. But
Okay.
he said it like with his baby voice in a very high pitch, whiny tone. Like, I don't think as an adult I can even do it. Like, I hurt my thumb or something like that. Yeah, and I can't really do it. Anyway, point is, I could understand him. He said I hurt my thumb, right? And my mom didn't understand him. And I was like, I'm observing this interaction between them, how she's asking him a question, he's answering, but then my mom is behaving as if he wasn't answering. And I was like, wow, this is weird, right? So then I offered to interpret. I say, he says he hurt his thumb, sorry. And then my mom goes to my little brother. He's like, is that true? You hurt your thumb? And he nods. And then she was amazed. She's like, wait, how can you understand him? And I'm also confused. I'm like, how can you not understand him, right?
Right.
And at the time, my hypothesis, my explanation was like, I guess because I'm still relatively young, I still speak baby language. That was the explanation I offered to her. Now, as an adult, I'm like, and knowing more about developmental psychology and all that, I'm like, that was bullshit, right? Like, there's not this baby language. Probably what happened is what I'm guessing is that as you grow old, you're less sensitive to high frequency sounds. So she literally could not hear him speak.
Possibly. You also just might have had more context without knowing it, and she wasn't paying attention to the context that you were, but it could have been high-pitched.
Yeah. The thing is, like, the way, of course, self-reported memories can be wrong.
Yeah.
But the way I remember this is, I literally heard the words he was saying, like, as verbal, and so I just repeat them back to my mom.
Right. But when you have more context, you can
you can hear
actually
words,
hear it more
like the
yes. So
because there is that. Hang on, can we turn on subtitles? Because I don't know how important it is what the guy's saying. Like, is a puzzle going to use that information, right? So that. But here, subtitles. Wait, how do I change it? Oh, there we go. There's this YouTube video, where what you can do is you see the guy moving his lips.
Yeah.
In two different ways. Like, there's two videos of him. One of it, he's moving his lip one way, he's moving his lip the other way. But there's only one audio, and depending on which lips you look at, you hear something different.
Exactly, the McGurk effect.
Yeah. So the idea, what you're talking about here, is that because I had the context, like my mom and I are both hearing the same sounds, but I have some information that causes me to hear it one way, and she has different information that causes her to hear it a different way.
Exactly. Once you put the subtitles on, you will actually hear the sound better in this game.
Yeah, which to me that means actually you're not hearing it, and you're self-reporting incorrectly that you heard it. You're just reading the subtitles.
But That's not the case. You actually are hearing it better. You're giving your brain information that's turning up the gain of certain things and it's suppressing certain noise, not attending to it, and so it literally does actually change how you hear it.
Yeah, you're talking about the qualia of hearing, I guess.
I fell out of this device. It's called the quantum transporter. I'll tell you about its operating principles later.
Oh, great. And now the subtitles don't even exactly match what he's saying, so...
Right.
Whereas I'm referring to something that's maybe not even coherent. Something different. I'm sort of definitionally saying you don't hear it, because if you didn't have the subtitles, you couldn't tell me what he was saying. That's my evidence that you don't actually hear it.
But when you hear any sound, there's a variety. You're hearing a lot, and some of it's noisy, and your brain doesn't need to attend to it.
Devices depicted on the walls jump up. And if not, crouch.
There's background noise, there's overlap, there's poorly pronounced words, there's not great pauses between words, all of that.
I'll tell you about the images on the walls anyway. I drew them when I was designing the locations around me. The first sketch shows an energy transmitter. These devices are elements of the power system.
What is this cursor moving around? Oh, I guess that's my eye scanning, my saccades or something like that is supposed to represent.
Okay.
Looking at the different
Yeah.
objects. I think the character stopped speaking, so you can finish your thought now if you want, Steph. Sorry.
And so when you give the brain information about what noise to pay attention to, what signal to turn up, and what signals to suppress, you are actually improving the acuity of the hearing. It's similar to if you hold your fingers up in front of your eye and make like this little tiny diamond with 4 of your fingers in front of your eye, and you sort of suppress certain amounts of information. It works as a cheap telescope to
I've never heard
improve
of
the
that.
acuity of what you want to look at. So if you're looking at something really far away, like right now I'm looking at the microwave across the room from me, and I can tell what time it is, but it's a little blurry. If I look at it through the tiny little diamond of my fingers, because I'm giving my brain more information about what to suppress and what to attend to, the numbers actually show up more clearly. And I know what the numbers were, so it's not because I've clarified it. Like I can read it still when it's blurry, but I've actually enhanced the acuity of it by blocking out certain amounts of information and putting other bits of information, like telling my brain to pay attention to that,
Yeah,
increasing the gain of it.
I've never heard of this phenomenon or practice.
You can do it right now.
I did do it, but I don't have a thing to test against. Like I don't have anything that's that blurry against. You could tell I could do it because if you look at my VTuber, which I know you don't, Steph, but you see my VTuber raise his arms, and so I was doing it.
What are we doing it right now? Okay.
Yeah. What I'm saying, like I didn't get to finish my thing. I was saying I've never heard of this, and that surprises me because I thought I heard a lot of these phenomena, like the McGurk effect, for example, that you mentioned earlier. Right? Like I've heard of all the things, but this thing you just presented to me, I've never heard of this one, so that's surprising to me.
Oh, maybe it's a thing that you do when you're outdoors.
Oh yeah, maybe. Like I Kiki Boo Boo or whatever. I was like, yeah, I know that one. You know, and like all these things, or how much is a baseball and a bat if they're $1 or whatever.
Right.
I know all these, and then I never heard of the one you said. Like so, that's why.
Oh.
Like wow, something I don't know in psychology. Amazing. I thought I knew everything that you knew, Steph, but you surprised me today.
Thank you.
The second sketch shows the quantum transporter. These machines are nodes in the power system and allow me to move quickly.
So the captions is Hawking, right, is speaking. Is that us? Are we speaking? Or do we have a device on us that is like a little helper AI that's being friendly to us, and that's Hawking and we're someone else?
mean, I think the latter, but I don't know for sure.
To access the next section, I need to restore energy transmission through the quantum transporter.
So I have to restore energy to this thing, I guess. And this has the energy symbol on it. Y? Okay, I press Y. Well, something happened. Maybe I press this button that has the universal...
Flow through the quantum transporter, I need to create a wired connection between it and the energy transmitter.
Okay, so let's create a wired...
Now go to the quantum transporter and connect the wire to it.
This thing? I connect it to this?
You press the wrong key and teleport it through the quantum transporter. Go back and connect the wire to it.
Okay, I pressed the wrong key apparently. So I click this thing, so now I got that. Then what do? What? Oh, there we go.
Transmission restored. I can go back, but first look through the glass.
First, look through the glass.
Because it is connected by another wire to the quantum transporter through which you restored the energy transmission. That's how everything is arranged here.
Okay, the door opened because it was plugged in. Got it. So I walked through the door, I guess.
The use of quantum transporters, even after many time cycles, continues to amaze and also greatly clears my electronic mind.
So teleporters work even if they don't have electricity? But doors only work if they do have electricity?
Doors can be connected to various objects, including closed doors. Behind the door is another energy transmitter. I need to connect both devices to the quantum transporter, and then return through it and move on.
Unplug this, I guess. Unplug it here.
Energy transmission restored. I can go back.
Wait, why did this door stay? Oh no, it did close. I was about to say, why did it stay open? But it didn't. It closed.
I like the graphics. Reminds
Yeah.
me of a very modern airport.
But somebody like spilled their frappuccino here.
That seems also very airporty.
In a two-phase energy transmitter, channels for energy flow open in turn.
I don't know what that means. Flows energy in turn.
This two-phase energy transmitter has red wires that I can't reconnect to other objects.
Okay. Oh, it wants me to swap it, I see. So this door needs 2 electricities, but this one only needs 1. That's why I swapped it to go to this one.
With the help of quantum transporters, I can move even to the most remote locations in an instant.
We must be going to a very remote location if it needs to load something. So I need to plug 2 things into this guy, I guess. Here's one. Oh, but they said red, you can't disconnect or something like that. But this one's not plugged in, so I can use this one, right? Well, maybe... Maybe I probably want to open this doors first.
I noticed that you don't feel too confident in this environment. So I want to help you a little. If you need my hint, jump up. And if not, crouch.
I'm crouching because I don't think I need your hint.
That you want to figure it all out with your own mind. But I'll give you a little hint anyway.
What the fuck? Wait, where's the button? Oh, it's in here.
Doors can be connected to the partition from both sides.
Oh, but that's this.
I won't give any more hints in this location.
There we go. How do I pick this up again? Okay, so I'm holding the wire now. And I go over here, and I plug it in here, right? Now this door opens, then I can do this. Then I can unplug this guy. Swap this. Actually, I want to pick up this guy. Can I pick up 2? I'm picking up 1. Plug this guy in here. Oops. Then take this guy and plug this guy in here.
Energy transmission restored. I can go back.
So I just came from here, so this is powered now. Okay, then I just need to switch this, and then that powers the other one, and now this door's open. Why? Energy... Wait, what? Why energy sources should be connected with wires? You? Are there many rooms here? Huh? Am I constructing a sentence? Oops. Actions, reset wire, connect wire, enter transporter. Erase, ask, direct ray.
Make a clear question from symbols.
Why? What does this one say? Where's energy sources should be connected with wires? There are many rooms here. So maybe I say why there are many rooms here?
Make a clear question from symbols. At this point, you've seen the most monotonous locations in the entire facility. You need to move forward, and new discoveries await you.
Why
New discoveries.
are there many rooms here? There we go.
There weren't always so many rooms here. The surrounding structure has been rebuilt many times in search of a configuration that would allow it to operate most efficiently.
Does this one say? Energy sources should be connected with wires. I don't really have a question to say about that. Do you think this thing like cuts you if you try to walk through it?
There is a sensor grid in front of you. You can walk through it.
Oh, I can walk through it. Why does it sound like a trap? I don't know if I want to walk through that thing. What about over here? Ah, it's locked. Alright, fine, we're walking through it.
Now I'll tell you a little about how it works. I can't lay wires through the sensor grid when it's activated. By switching the two-phase energy transmitter mode, you can temporarily deactivate the sensor grid. While the sensor grid is deactivated, you can run the wire to the nearest door. After that, you'll have to go back and switch the two-phase energy transmitter back.
Okay, so you send energy to the grid to like inhibit it from turning on or something.
From this quantum transporter, I can lay wires to various objects myself. But first I need to go through it, connect the energy sources to the opposite side, and then return here.
This guy talks a lot. No, I need 3 electricity thingies on this thing. Seems like a big hassle. And then I need 2 over here.
You need to connect 2 blue wires to it. You can run a gray wire from the two-phase energy transmitter to the door, and then switch its mode.
Do you think I can walk down here, or do you think I'll fall and die? I feel like I'll fall and die if I go there.
Here are depicted the early versions of the sensor network. All surrounding objects had to be designed multiple times to properly integrate them into the complex system.
I can't form a sentence with this. Hi, Fugitron.
You've deactivated one sensor grid, but to run 2 wires to the far door, you need to deactivate 2 sensor grids at the same time. Look around and think through the algorithm of actions.
Wait, was this always on? Guess I'll connect it here. Did it work? Funkatron says Steph is quiet today. Is she here?
It's here. It's hard to talk during this game because there's a lot of content.
Well, right now there isn't.
But I don't know when there's going to be.
Yeah, so that's why you just talk until there is, and then you stop when there is. Is? Maybe
I don't, though, do I?
Yeah, but you should. That's what I'm saying. See, even Funkatron wishes you would talk more.
Nobody has ever in the history of the world wished that I talked more.
I think I'm trying to figure out, it's like more sentences but each sentence shorter, I think is what
I can go back.
people like, or I like. I don't know if I'm generalizing too much. I get, or let me put it different. It's worrisome. I'm afraid of interrupting you, right? And so if you had more affordances of when it's okay to like interrupt you. What I do a lot, oh wait, I can't remove that one. What I do a lot is I'll say something, like I'll say one sentence, and maybe the sentence has at most 10 words in it, and then I'll pause to see your reaction, right? And that's your opportunity to take the conversation in a different direction, for example. What do you think about that, Steph?
I don't like it.
Okay. So tell me anything about anything right now.
In a minute.
What the heck do I do here? I feel like I'm out of cables.
I think one of the reasons introverts are less interested in phone communication, which this is what this is that I do tend to speak in complete sentences or whole paragraphs, often that I've thought about before. I don't really like being interrupted. I don't really like pausing and checking. I like the nonverbals and the use of other social information that tells me when to start and stop. And so I think a lot of introverts really aren't that great on the phone. Unless they've, unless certain conditions apply.
Is this powered? Have I been in this thing? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, I guess I haven't been here. So I have to power this thing, I guess. Take a quick look through the hole in the wall where the wire goes.
I didn't use my voice, but you still scared that robot.
I scared the robot? What?
Apparently.
I didn't know any of them were still working. I'll have to think about it.
I guess I just hit the switch. Okay, I gotta think about what I want to power. I only have two sources. Oh, I can power this thing with two sources. Right? Or can I not? Oh, but now this guy's closed. So how do I open that door? This door's open now, but
Now what?
yeah, that's what I'm asking. I have this guy here. I guess I could plug this guy into here. Then I don't need this door to be open anymore. I do need to find a way to get a cable. Which cable do I need to get through here? So this beam never opens. There's no way to open it, I guess. So if I take this cable, the only way I could get through is through this path here. Which means I actually need this guy to plug into here, I think. Oh, now this is closed. Shoot. Where can I plug? This guy can't plug anywhere. Yeah, I don't see how to do this puzzle. Steph, why aren't you solving it for me?
I don't know how to do it either.
Feel that door's gonna close. Oh, but that's okay if it closes, because I already plugged the wire in over here. Okay, I see. So now that I plug this here, I can unplug it. And plug it... Which one do I want to replace? Maybe this one? Did I do it right? Maybe I did it right. Now I have this guy. And I can plug it here. Is that right? Now I can take this guy and plug it in here. And then what? This... Guess I take this one. Plug it here. Shit, that might have been the wrong move. Oh no, maybe it's not, because then if I flip this thing, I can take this guy. Oh wait, no, it is the wrong move because I can't walk through this now, shoot. Steph.
I can't help you, I don't know.
Yeah, this grid never opens, so this guy I would have to take through here. So I did do the wrong one, so I have to reset it somehow? I have to re-plug it back in the way it was before? maybe?
Yikes.
Oh no, I just have to... Okay, I can just use this guy. Just take this. Can I, or from this end. Take this guy. Plug it here. And I turn this on to turn off this grid. Oh no, now I need to figure out how to turn on, open this door. How did I do it before? Jeez. Okay, so now I have this guy, which I plug into what? Which guy do I want to relieve? I think this one. No, wait, that's not it. Wait, what? I think I messed it up again. Shoot. Oh, this guy isn't even plugged into anything. Okay, so I can plug this guy into here. Which then lets me... Now I can take this guy and plug it here, right? Yeah, okay. Now this guy's unused. So I can open this door. Come in through here. Open this door. Take this guy. Plug it here. I'm gonna grab this. Oops. Grab this guy. Open this gate. Plug it in here. Then what? And this guy I want to take. Plug it in here. And finally, well, almost finally, penultimately, take this guy. Plug it in here. Now I need to turn on all the switches. So I think I started this one. And this one.
Energy transmission restored.
See, easy for babies. What do you think about that, Steph?
Yeah, that was super easy for babies.
And did I even... Okay, so I plugged this one in. So this wire... It's doing this thing.
The quantum transporter behind this partition opens into the space of energy converters. It's very different from the space of energy transmitters in which I'm now.
Okay. I need to open this guy again. Where do I don't even have power sources. Where can I get the cable to plugs? Oh, here I can plug. So I can take this, for example, and I guess plug it here. I can do this to open this door. Grab this guy. Also plug it here. Then what? can take one of these, plug it here. I take the other one, plug it in here. Take this guy, plug it here. See, easy, Steph. Can't believe you doubted me for even a second.
I doubted you for 3 or 4 seconds.
Why? Why would you do that?
I forgot that you are a baby.
I'm not a baby.
Location space
This game is perfect for babies.
This is an energy converter, Steph.
The wall has
For
a
babies.
energy converter. These devices are activated using energy cubes.
This looks a lot. I guess you haven't played Portal. I don't know if we have or not, you and I.
We have.
But this is the cube from Portal.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I went into the portal. I didn't mean to. One of the things about this game is all the rooms feel very samey, so I feel like it's very easy to forget which rooms you've been in and which ones you haven't yet.
Yeah. It said something about how the rooms you were in were monotonous, but if you keep going,
Over pools with energy liquid.
I keep going.
many discoveries await you or something.
Did we discover them yet? What is this thing?
No.
Oh, is this a gun? Like the portal gun? No, it's a switch, I guess. Oh, it is
That's
a
a
gun.
switch?
With energy cubes.
Oh, okay.
One of the cubes is nearby. Take it with the manipulator.
Hi, Quiz. Welcome in. How do I take it? I don't know what button to press to take it with the manipulator. Is it a switch too? I thought it was a switch, but it's a gun. Right bumper?
Energy cubes contain charged particles. And if you throw a cube into the surrounding energy liquid, something interesting will happen. Try it.
How do I throw it into the surrounding liquid?
The synthesis process of the energy cube has been initiated. The device that synthesizes cubes is called the materializer. Go to it and take the restored cube. I like to sometimes look at the motionless surface of the energy liquid. If robots could have dreams, I would dream of being able to swim. But I shouldn't even try.
Alright, what am I supposed to do with this cube? Oh, maybe I stick it in this thing. Yeah. No? Yeah? Or I just put nearby? I guess I just put nearby. Is it gonna come back? I guess not. If I remove the power, does it come back? Yes. Or it's a coincidence. This is a portal? It is. Is that where I came out of? Can I bring the cube through the grid? Yes, I can. Wow. I didn't think I could.
Nice.
Guess we'll take a look over here. Oh, there's where we're supposed to stick the cube, I guess. Oh, but how do we get back? Because I can't switch it off. Shoot. I didn't think about that.
charged particles contained within energy cubes.
I guess we'll plug this here. Why are elevators so slow in video games?
You love elevators. They're your literal favorite.
They should just skip everything. How goes Porto-ass quiz? I mean, it's going, I guess. I think it's aesthetically unpleasing that I have to like drop it next to it. Like I thought this was a hole that I stick it into. I thought that would be more aesthetically pleasing. But you just put it next to it, kind of, and then it activates.
Next to it, yeah.
I guess there's some appeal in the fact that it's like remote access in that way, but oh, well, here's a language. Built the surrounding mechanism. Why? What's this? Who? Oh, who built the surrounding? Yeah, let's ask that. Who built the surrounding mechanism?
The surrounding mechanism was built according to my plan by robot assistants who are now out of contact.
Okay, why built surrounding mechanism?
The robots built and finally built. To find out the details, make a clear question.
I felt like that was clear, but oh well. I mean, it's as clear as I can be with the vocabulary that I have available to me. As soon as I unplug one of these, I won't be able to go back, right? Or am I not right?
I mean, something has to work, right?
Because I need to put 3 plugs into this thing, right? There's 3 sockets here. Right, Steph?
Yep. That's correct.
So there's 2 here. Where do I get the third one? Oh, from this thing. Okay, so actually I should use this guy to power one of these. Oh, which one? Maybe this one? I'm sort of just guessing. I don't really have a principled way of knowing which one to do. I can't think too many moves ahead. Wait, I didn't pick it up. What the heck? So I've grabbed this. You hit the left arrow? Oh no, it's up arrow! Quiz, you hit the wrong arrow! So here's one. Then what? Then I grab this guy, not that one, this guy. Let's stick him here. Quiz, redeem up arrow. You hit the left arrow. And click this one. Let's stick it here. Then we go back, right? No, that's the down arrow, Quiz. You have to click the up arrow. Don't you see on the chat there? It says up arrow. Yeah, there you go. And you just made it. Yeah, you got your EX points. Was this powering? Red. Red is going where? Wait, how do I get back? Do I just jump? Guess I just jump, maybe. Oh, we made it. Okay, so red is going to here. Wait, where's this cable coming from? Quiz, what are you gonna do when you get all the DDR arrows in your gacha thingy? How do I get back up there? What the heck? Is this powered to anything? Doesn't seem like it. This is where I came from, I think. I'm pretty sure. Small question. What's your small question? Where do I see which arrow to press? It's on the chat. There's no arrow right now. So you have to wait for an arrow to appear. And then you press, and then when you see it on the chat, that's when you press it. Like this on-stream chat, not the text, not the chat window, but like you see in the top right corner of the stream, it says you see your own chat, like there's your picture and then your chat message. Yeah, like where it says oh, and then there's like the R and the Z. Where do I plug this thing in? This? Yeah, where you see the spitting egg girl thing. See a gacha thing?
In areas not suited for moving platforms, bridges and stairs had to be built. All the objects were built according to precise plans, and I drew sketches on the walls to give the rooms more uniqueness.
He drew sketches on the wall to give the room more uniqueness. Wait, that means he has like a physical presence, right, in the world if he did that. So where is he? Wait, this is just back where I was. This is no good. Or is it? Yeah, it's no good because I still can't. I still have this cable thingy that I can't unplug or anything like that.
Is the music getting faster?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
How do I unplug? Can I? Oh, I did. Okay. Wait, can I unplug from the other end as well? Look! The quiz, look! Look at the chat! How do I unplug this guy? No, wait. As soon as I unplug him, he's gonna... I want to unplug this, but I want... Oh, I know how. Okay, so if I just plug this guy into here, I can get here, I guess. Wait, no, because I'm... No, come back. Ah, I missed it. Oh, no, I didn't miss it, but... Wow, okay, so it's a timing. I gotta be quick. I gotta hit the thing and then come running back. Alright, I think Quiz gets it. Quiz is racking up the points on that song now. I think I got it too. I got this puzzle, maybe. I hope I'm holding the right cable. I can't tell which cable I'm holding. I think it'd be nice if they could like color code the cables or something, so I knew which cable I was holding. Is that the one I wanted to be holding? I think so. Okay. Why did I do all this? I got an energy cube. Where even is the thing that's being needs a power from the energy cube?
My helper robots would immediately fix such damage, but I haven't been able to contact any of them for a long time. Come closer to the hole and look around.
What
Maybe
hole?
There is another functioning robot hiding there.
Hope I dropped the cube. What hole is he talking about? That hole over there? I don't know how to get... Oh, this hole maybe? I don't think I can get any closer to that hole.
None of the robots are visible. That was expected. Let's look for them in other locations. But first, connect all power sources to the quantum transporter.
This is what we did good. How do I get... Where do I even want to go? I guess I disconnect this guy? I can't tell which wire I have. Oh, I think I have the right one. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I got another what's this air conditioning guy to come over.
Oh, and
this guy said 20,000.
jeez,
And this guy
only had gotten that first guy.
yeah, but this second guy looked like he was the real deal. Like the first guy said he was
That's
sketchy,
good.
right?
Yeah.
This guy, he's like he said absolute minimum 15, but more realistically 20.
Energy transmission
Right.
I can
Which sounds more reasonable.
Why? How does that sound more reasonable? I was expecting 6. I was anchored on 6K.
No, sorry. The way he said it sounded more realistic, I guess. You're
Oh
right.
yeah, because when I said no, he wasn't like, well, I could do it for 7K. Which is what the first guy did. Did I lose Steph?
No.
Okay. It's just that you didn't respond to absolutely everything I ever said at any time, always.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I was busy petting my dog.
Instead of playing your dog, figure out how to solve this puzzle.
I don't know how to solve these puzzles. It's too complicated.
Where the heck? This cable's going here. So then I have to power this cable, which is what? Just over there. How do I power that cable? What the heck? I'm very lost right now. Because I thought, like, I have this mental model that some things provide electricity and some things take electricity. And this thing is
But
providing...
is that true?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This thing provides electricity. And it's going into here. Then so this thing, I assume, takes electricity. And it's this wire, I guess. Then it's going into that thing, which also takes electricity. So there's two takers connected to each other, I think. What do you say about that, Steph?
I say this game is complicated.
Okay, John says, trying to get Steph to talk more. What is Steph's thoughts on AI utilization in humans, particularly to restore, expand, or replace brain function to mostly certain brain function? How knowledgeable is Steph in this space? Just wondering. See, everybody's trying to get you to talk more.
Yeah, I'm tired. Well, I don't even... What was the question? I didn't understand that.
Quiz says, Honeybot says this game is for babies. Yeah, that is what Honeybot says. This question was, what is Steph's thoughts on AI utilization in humans, particularly to restore, expand, or replace brain functions, or to modify certain brain function?
I'm concerned about it. I'm concerned that the data suggests that we will be making some trade-offs, like we've done with every new cognitive technology, and that we often aren't aware of the positive or negative impacts of that. And I'm concerned that this one has a lot of potential negative impacts that we are not really thinking about, but it's hard to know.
What's your favorite geometric shape?
Hexagons.
How
What
come? I don't have a favorite. What a weird thing to have a favorite of.
Why?
Who spends time thinking about what their favorite shapes are?
Everyone?
Not me.
The same number of people who identify as eating useful amounts of red meat.
Yeah, not me.
It's weird.
Well, John says, can that be used, for example, for certain disabilities and/or disorders, or even something like anxiety to trick the brain in that field?
Yes, absolutely. But again, I think these things tend to come with trade-offs. We have found a lot of things that are helpful under some conditions to some people, but are unhelpful to a much larger majority of people. And I'm not sure we've figured that out. So, for example, I think that phones, smartphones and short-form video, and constant connectivity and algorithmic viewing and sorting has generally been bad for most people. But that's not to deny that it has been good for some individuals with disabilities or differences to sort of also be able to find community. I'm not sure how we balance the trade-offs of some things that are possibly good for a small set of people versus the negative impact for a larger set of people. I'm not sure what the right balance is. In general, we can make things much more comfortable and much more convenient, and we have, and I'm often grateful for that. And people who need that comfort and convenience are often even more empowered and grateful for it. And at the same time, we've clearly made ourselves too comfortable as a species. And I don't think humans thrive when things are too comfortable. I don't know how you balance those competing demands. I don't know if anybody does. Those not competing demands, competing tensions. What are your thoughts?
I don't understand the question even. I think I'm too cognitively impaired by thinking about these puzzles.
Luckily, I wasn't asking you. I was asking Funky Charm.
Oh. I think if you... So when you have these... So you have the cables, when they can be lit or not lit, which lets you know if power is flowing through them. But when you walk near them, you get like a cutout of them, it seems. And you can see which direction the energy is flowing in, I think. So then that's one way of knowing what's a source and what's a sink for the electricity, right?
Okay, maybe.
So like it's flowing from mouse side to keyboard side here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that thing is a source, and this thing is a sink, which confirms my previous hypothesis. Like I've failed to falsify the hypothesis so far that you can look at the direction it's flowing in.
Okay.
So now I'm looking at this guy, and it's flowing from keyboard side to mouse side, right?
I think so, yeah.
So then it means that thing is a source. If my hypothesis is true.
Maybe.
So how do I turn it on that source? I don't see like anything to do on that side that would turn this source on.
I don't know. Have you tried shooting it with a gun?
I don't have a gun. This is a manipulator.
Uh-huh. Have you tried shooting it with a manipulator?
I don't think the manipulator shoots.
What's even the point of it then?
It lets you pick up the cube. Oh, maybe is the thing a... It is. It's a power... It's a... What's it called? An exchanger. Can't you use your hands to pick up the cube? No, apparently you can't. You have to use a manipulator to pick it. I got it now. You just... This thing is the thing that receives the cube. See? So I put the cube on there and that thing turns on. Yuan says, I understand that you have concerns as well. I don't think we are ready yet as people in society without proper testing trust over time. I see AI in its early stages, and even if it was ready today, I just don't have the trust in that technology. It hasn't been proven yet, the pros and cons and their side effects.
Well stated.
Oh look, there's something glitchy here. This makes me wonder if we're not in the real world and we're in a simulated world.
Hmm.
What did you say earlier to Fucky Shaw's question? Can you say again, but also like easily so that a 5-year-old can understand it?
No. But we could talk about it next week.
Well, I just want to confirm whether or not you said something about our thoughts are not our own or something like that.
I don't think so.
Gosh darn it. I thought I heard you say that. Are you gonna buy and read my book by next week?
Maybe.
What if it isn't very good?
Why wouldn't it be?
Because I wrote it in a fever dream manic episode?
Isn't that how all the best books are written?
I guess it depends on your taste in books.
Structures are made of a sturdy framework with integrated multifunctional panels.
I feel like I don't like those type of books generally.
But 90% of everything is garbage.
Yeah, but what if what I did is garbage? That's even worse than just generically 90% of someone else's stuff is garbage.
Why not have a bunch of garbage? That's fine. Sometimes you have a bunch of garbage and it's fine.
Yeah, but then if what I did is garbage, then it reflects poorly on me as a person.
Sometimes that's what happens, right?
Yeah, but I don't want it to happen. I want things to reflect goodly on me as a person.
Well, maybe your second book will.
Yeah, but I want every of my books to will.
Well, maybe it will reflect well on you as a person.
I don't know what to do for this puzzle. I sent that... No, did I? I did something earlier, but now I don't remember what I did. Maybe I made that guy go that way? He was on this side before, now I made him go the other side? No, that doesn't seem right. Does it? Oh, did I soft lock? No, surely I haven't, right? Because now I'm thinking maybe I did send that guy across and I was supposed to be riding on him, but I didn't. And now he's stuck on the other side.
Right.
But usually people like puzzle designers design their puzzles so you cannot soft lock. Like meaning it should have come back, or it would have been nice if it came back when I unplugged it.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I leave the room and come back? As I can reset the room? either it did not reset the room, or that was always on the other side and never on this side. Oh yeah, it didn't reset the room because this cable is still plugged in. This cable definitely wasn't plugged in initially. So maybe I soft locked. That sucks if I did. Is there a reset this room option? Restart the game from the beginning. Quit game and save progress. Any way to die in the game? Well, I guess we can jump in the water. But I think it's just gonna respawn me, kind of like Portal. Yeah, so this thing is still plugged in. Actually, now that I think of it, Portal doesn't just respawn you. Portal does reset the room if you die. Like if you partially solve a puzzle and then you die, I think it resets it. Well, that was good thinking, Quiz. Yeah, I can't remember now. I'm just gonna assume that I did soft lock, and I think it's a good spot to end the game anyway. I'll have to watch the volume to see whether or not I soft locked or not. Like whether I can't remember if that platform started on this side or if it was always on the other side. If it started on this side, then I sent it by accident without writing it, and now it's soft locked. Or it just started by that side, and I'm not seeing what the solution is for that puzzle. All right, Steph.
All right.
Clearly, you don't want to be here anymore because.
I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I'm like barely open.
Can I hang on? Let me just check something. I don't know if this is going to work or not. No, I don't think it's working. Oh, maybe it is. It remembers my this like. Oh, maybe it will work. Okay. Oh shoot! It's sending a security code to my phone. I have to validate. And then the two-factor authentication.
Yeah.
I'm trying to log into an account here. It's gonna let me look at this. It's not letting me look at her. No. Well, lets me open this image, but it's gonna be in small font. All right. Well, here's the cover. It's in tiny font, in tiny size to my sci-fi horror book.
Yikes! That looks horrifying.
It's like little fire ants, I think, crawling across a skull.
Yeah.
It's called Tiny Pests.
Yeah, that's scary.
It is. It's a horror novel. I told you.
I know, but like I was hoping it wouldn't be.
I wanted to like this is just a front cover, and I want to show you the back cover, but it won't let me because it says your title has been submitted for review for publishing and is currently in review, and I can't like make any modifications to it. I guess while it's I don't even want to make a modification. I just want to show you the back of the book, but it won't let me like click on the thing to open it to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be out in like 72 hours. Everybody, go buy my book.
Definitely.
Sci-fi horror.
Yeah. Looks scary.
All right, let's see ending screen. All right,
All
see
right.
ya, Steph. Good night. Goodbye.
Right. Bye.
And then it will interact. Where is it? Endings? No, wait. Here it is. Ending screenplay. So thank you everyone for tuning in. That was Total Reload. Puzzle game, kind of like Portal, and definitely Portal inspired. I think it's not secret. It's not. It doesn't hide its influences. I'll put it that way. Regular schedule, top left corner of the screen, every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 2 hours ago in your time zone. We got the Steph Thursday stream, where I play puzzle games, hideout games. That's your stuff with my co-host Stephanie. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 3.5 hours ago in your time zone. We got the solo Saturday stream, where I play puzzle games, technology games. No, wait, puzzle. Well, I play random games for my review queue. Wow, I'm messing up my words. Random games for my review queue. Check out the Discord for updates to the schedule. Join the Discord also to get the updates to the schedule. Let me see, where's the schedule? Today is Thursday, so tomorrow Friday we're playing Guards 2, and then Saturday we're playing Outlanders, and then after Saturday I'll be posting the schedule for the next upcoming week. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks again everyone for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Cap Raid while I look for on the raid.